This is Joe Burney. Delighted to be here on the next edition of the podcast. Let me get this straight. With me, my co host behind the camera today is Johannes Tadeo. Johannes is an activist and a leader in Springfield's Latino community, Lane County's Latino community, Oregon's Latino community, and in our community in general. And joining us today is Kai Fireside, who's a candidate for, what are you a candidate for, Kai?
Oregon House District 7.
Oregon House District. Kai, who are you? How did you arrive here that you're running for Oregon House District 7?
Oh, it's so funny. We're supposed to have this perfect elevator pitch, right? Why are you running? And we're supposed to have this really polished answer to that. But it's
I take
such
it you don't.
no, it's such a long road to get there, and I hate to leave anything out, but it's not a decision that you come to overnight. So for me, it starts, 4 or 5 years ago when I emailed John Lively's office about the housing issue, and they actually emailed me back, which I did not think was a thing that happened. Um, and that just opened up this two-way communication that became kind of a long-term thing between us. And, his staff knows me, he knows me. I can come to him with issues. When the flock cameras went up, I went to him and he helped facilitate conversations with other people. And, then I found out he was retiring. And I wanted to keep doing some of the work that we had done together. And I didn't think there was any better way to do that than by stepping into his shoes. I think we're in like a major crisis here because of the federal government. And I think we need some really strong people in the state to stand up to that. And if we are going to stand any chance, then we need some really, really emotionally strong people in the state, or the feds are just going to steamroll us.
Emotionally strong, hopefully intellectually strong, hopefully having a vision that makes some sense. I assume all that is
Yes.
built into your answer.
Yes.
So Kai, I came to know who you were, not you, but who you were, with the whole unionization of Starbucks in Lane County. Can you speak to that? Because that was so impressive and it really captured the imagination of a lot of people.
Yeah, so the end of 2021, a couple of Starbucks stores were working on unionizing, mostly in New York. And I had heard about that. 2022, we had this guy come through the drive-through and he was just kind of a dick. And he was like, "Well, you're getting
Wait, did you work at Starbucks?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know. Okay, so
Yeah,
you were at the drive-through. Gotcha.
I was a barista for like 7 years
No way.
in a couple different states, and oh yeah. Um But yeah, this guy was like, "Well, you're getting holiday pay. I don't know why these people are trying to unionize." But even the holiday pay was shit. And besides that, we had no voice. At Starbucks, there's no way for you to make a case that you deserve a raise. There's no way for you to bargain for any kind of improved working conditions or anything. All these decisions are made way up at the corporate level. Your store manager, your district manager, not even they have anything to do with it. So, when you unionize, you have a voice at the table where those decisions are made. And I don't know, that guy just pushed me over. So I called up the union rep. "Richard, we're ready. We're going to be the first store in Oregon. Let's bring this to the West Coast." And
That is so cool.
yeah, we won our vote unanimously despite a massive union busting campaign. I mean, Starbucks poured millions of dollars into fighting us on this. We won our vote unanimously, first in the state, 13th in the nation, and then we went and helped the other stores in the district unionize also, because each store is able to unionize as its own little entity instead of having the whole company be like one big local.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Johannes, I think that is so cool. I mean, as someone that's been in the labor movement pretty much all of my life, and I don't know if you know this, Kai, but I actually started with the Teamsters of all people, the first migrant farm worker training center in the country. And it was in the late 80s, and we got all these people, predominantly women, out of the fields, learned the equipment, got full-time work out of what was migrant work because they knew the equipment for the spring pack, the summer pack, the fall pack, created like the building trades have hiring halls, seniority, et cetera, et cetera. So I am so impressed with your experience as a grunt right?
Yeah, yeah.
And working all those years and then just picking up and being the union organizer. That's pretty impressive. I mean, it really, really is. Now, given that, I would think that all the unions who have supported me over the would be supporting you. Can you explain why some of them seem to be supporting your the person you're running against?
I have some theories. I've only gotten like one to actually give me an answer when I asked why not. My theory is that even within the world of labor, there is an establishment. Um, I interviewed with the Western States Carpenters really early on, like in November. They emailed me, said, "Hey, we've got interviews tomorrow. Can you come out?" Absolutely. Came out on like real short notice, did my interview. They did not endorse. I suspect at the time they did not think the campaign was viable. And I understand why they would think that. However, support from unions like that is what helps make campaigns viable. So they could be these like kingmakers of up and comers, but they choose to play it safe and they choose to not do that. So they're not endorsing based on their values. They're endorsing based on who's raised the most money because that's who they think will win.
If I may, okay, building trades. Okay, my brothers and sisters in the building trades. I think Kai kind of is partially correct. I think also you probably didn't know about her, but I want you to know that I absolutely endorse her and she is not seeking union support because the unions have money and the unions have endorsement power. She is seeking union support because she is union.